is how we're entering the city center. It used to be where they stored wine, and now it's a museum. The ground is not brick. This is wood cut on end instead of lengthwise. And now we're walking through an alley towards the town center. Another merry-go-round. This is the center of the ville. Here's an old church. This hospital was founded in 1443 and stayed in operation to 1971. And here's the roof of the Hotel Beaune, or the hospital, pretty much where people went to die. There's a well. This has got a lot of gold on top, but a rather plain roof.
So
The
he
Duke
said,
of
okay,
Burgundy.
I'm going to build a house to welcome poor people. And this place will be absolutely wonderful, very, very beautiful. Because he wanted to go to heaven. This is why he built it, this man. So the construction started in 1443. It's written on the door of the entrance. And it took only 9 years. Only 9 years to realize everything that we can see. Just late, in fact, it costed a lot of money. It was very expensive because here we don't have any slate quarries. We need to go to the northwest of France, on the Loire River, in Angers, Trénazé. So we needed to import the slate, so it costed a lot of money. Maybe it was the most expensive thing that we've got here, because the tiles were done here, the stones, the cobblestones on the floor, they're from here, from the quarries. The limestone as well, they're from here, from the quarries. The wood from the forest, so it was very easy to get the raw material to build everything. This is why it was so fast, only 9 years. And the former people who came here, the first sick people, was arrived on the 1st of January 1952. So
this is inside the hospital. See, the beds were arranged around the edge of the room.
Poor people, when they were knocking at the door and asked to come here, it was because they were sick, but not only. People who were just homeless people, they could ask and stay here as well. So there were 6 sisters in charge of the people, 17, but for how many people here? If we count the number of beds, in fact, above the curtain, we have the numbers, 22, 23. There are 28 beds. There used to be 30 beds. But how many people does it mean?
Bed.
There were 2 per bed, but it doesn't mean that they were sleeping together. While somebody was sleeping, the other person was seated on a chair. Not this one, but on another chair. The toilet. But this hospital was very modern, very comfortable, because they could close the curtain for privacy. When the sister was coming to visit somebody sick, she was coming from behind, you can see, from the gallery, and they closed the curtain, and then it's for privacy. It was modern, but
In
everybody was in the
1970s.
same room as well, but in a different, more privacy, and we stopped to use wood for the beds because of the a warning.
Warning.
It means be careful, it can happen to you if you misbehave. This is the message of this. And in between each the laser is working. You see the red point? On the right, you have an animal, then a human being. They've got the same smile, you see, almost the same face. And here as well, this one is is scary. In fact, I can't tell you who are these people because the historians, they still don't know. It's still a question, but we have several hypotheses. One of the hypotheses, it could be people from the bourgeoisie of Beaune, wealthy people of Beaune, and how they behave, you know, if by nature is scary or always smiling. It could be, but we are not sure. We don't have anything about it.
All of the beds are facing the chapel here, so even in bed, they could participate in the Mass.
Creator of this place used to have a wife, Beaune de Salin, and they are represented on the stained glass window. So on the left corner, in the bottom, on the left, you have Nicolas Rolin, he's on his knee. On the right, with the purple suit, underneath, this is Beaune de Salin, the wife of Nicolas Rolin. And they were very in love together, very, very in love. And we can see their love everywhere, even if we are in a chapel, because there is the motto of Nicolas Rolin on the wall, because nowadays there is only one L here down two. But seul, it means tu es la seule étoile de mon cœur. You're the only star to me. This is what it means. You are the only star to me.
How romantic.
Yeah, this was the laundry. Fireplace to heat the water, and there's a spinning wheel.
Because everywhere, all the paintings, they represent the miracles of the Christ, but above the altar, you have a painting which represents the miracle of Saint Hugh. Saint Hugh is on the right. We can see the bishop's stick here. And is looking at a kid here with a young lady, and there is another kid lying down. In fact, the miracle of Saint Hugh, the kid fell into the water, he drowned, but thanks to Saint Hugh, he became back to life again. So,
People got moved in here were the ones who were about to die. At one time it was co-ed, then after Louis XIV, this room was just for men, and there's another one that was just for women. Got a bedpan there. There's a model that they found that shows exactly how it was built and what materials were used.
Messier Bertrand is 400 years old. It's the roasting stick. Messier Bertrand, and he was realized by a clockmaker. And you can see it as well.
Nice collection of copper pots.
In order to produce medicine, they were using flowers, but not only. They were using some stones, minerals.
These are all of the
and
herbs
some
that they
animals
used.
as well. It's between the two
Ether.
windows, and it's written Teriaka.
The aspirin had
But because
opium
with
in it.
everything, the sisters, they try to ease the pain. But if you have a disease, we don't know how to cure, but we ease the pain. So this is why. And Teriaka, it was common to any pharmacy of any general hospital. The
Mix
maceration,
a variety of ingredients and put them in here and cook them at fire down below.
And after, they